Hello everyone, and welcome to my bold and beautiful official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Will Remy raise the alarm prior to Hayes being abducted by Luna? According to teasers for this week's episode of The Bold and the Beautiful, Luna Nozawa will keep pursuing her new target, her younger brother Hayes Finnegan. Hayes is Luna's weakness, and she is on a mission to exact revenge on Steffi Forrester. Below are spoilers for what will happen next on B&B. There were reports that Remy Price had slept with fellow sociopath Luna Nozawa when he initially moved to Los Angeles. Remy disappeared following his confrontation with Will Spencer Jr. and Elektra Forrester, and he wasn't seen again until last week. Will the villain start to get along now that he and Luna have reconnected? According to B&B teasers, Luna Nozawa's intentions for kidnapping and retaliation may be foiled by an unexpected hero. We thought the surprise individual would be Sheila Carter or Liam Spencer, but that's a bit too clear. Will Remy Price turn out to be the unexpected hero? When Remy's Elektra shrine was made public, he had a somewhat negative first impression on The Bold and the Beautiful. Could the authors of the CBS soap opera, however, be attempting to save Weissman's life and redeem the character? We are aware of Remy's strange fixation on Elektra Forrester, but there may be much more to him than that. Yes, he does stalk naive girls. Perhaps, though, he stops short of abducting defenseless children and using them as pawns. In this case, having Remy play the hero will give the character a whole new chance to stay in town and make some friends. Perhaps Elektra Forrester will even consider him. Do you think Remy Price will support Luna Nozawa or halt her in her tracks when he learns what she is up to? Is Remy redeemable? Are Ridge and Taylor's relationships really over? Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful indicate that Taylor and Ridge have a highly crucial conversation. Taylor Hayes starts to see some hard realities following a heart-to-heart conversation with Eric Forrester. She is also aware that Ridge Forrester's apparent boost in confidence is a front. She has made a concerted effort to avoid living under Brooke Logan's shadow, but it is not always easy. Since he was married to Taylor and has 2 children with her, Eric has always been on Team Brooke, even though he has nothing against her. Taylor and Ridge had a very candid conversation about the eternal elephant in the room, because Taylor feels the need to talk to Ridge about everything. They've had this conversation countless times. Although Ridge is determined to make things work with Taylor, he must acknowledge that his love for Brooke will never go away. Will Taylor understand that Ridge is with her because he needs to, not because he loves her as much as she has always loved him? Ridge and Taylor had better move quickly if they're going to break up again, because Hope Logan may have been assured by Brooke that she would wait for Ridge indefinitely. But who is this person that she sees before her? Is Nick Marone truly as attractive as ever? Hold on to Brooke's heart. In a few minutes, Nick gives Brooke a passionate kiss, demonstrating how happy he is to see her. This might fulfill Hope's dream. To distract her mother from her imagined fate, a new man has moved to town. Since the 2 men have never gotten along, Ridge won't be pleased to find that Nick is back in Los Angeles. Ridge might soon be asking, Taylor who? Because it appears that he has never liked anyone who diverts Brooke's attention. By then, will Brooke even give a damn? Luna isn't content with a brief stay. She is in a difficult situation. According to rumors, she has been hiding close to the day camp in an attempt to get a glimpse of Hayes' gift and resolve. If that weren't so disturbing, it would be touching. Even though Hayes is blissfully ignorant, someone will ultimately notice if Luna persists. And we believe that it's Elektra. As the kind, responsible camper next door, Elektra has been blending in. She never causes drama, always arrives on time, and always complies with the rules. However, what if she is more complex than people think? What if our small philanthropist is poised to take center stage and emerge as Hayes' unanticipated hero? After the lights go out, Elektra sees Luna skulking around behind a tree. After realizing that Hayes is in danger, she makes a decision that alters the course of events. Will she go up to Luna? Alert the camp personnel? Or would she be able to handle things herself? This might be the final straw in their fierce rivalry. Elektra may appear innocent, but what if she has a strong protective streak? What if, in the interest of defending someone she loves, she doesn't mind getting her hands dirty? All bets are off if this becomes Elektra versus Luna. Elektra is shrewd, Luna is frantic, and the conflict over Hayes may be the beginning of an unexpected new plot. Is Electra going to be a permanent presence in the orbit of Forrester? We wouldn't be shocked to see her braided further into this complex family if she proved herself now. Naturally, this is not the first time that Ridge and Taylor have found themselves together. However, she consistently ends up being his backup plan. He always turns to Taylor when he is angry with Brooke. That occurred during the coup attempt that rocked Forrester Creations. Ridge believed Brooke was complicit in the scheme. Even now, he harbors resentment toward her. Despite her insistence that she didn't need a guy, Taylor embraced Ridge's return. By reconciling with him, she might be endangering her health. Although Ridge has stayed faithful to Taylor, their relationship won't survive long, particularly now that Nick is back in town. For her broken heart syndrome, Taylor received treatment. They became closer after Ridge hired a spiritual healer. They were more exposed because of this new private moment. The FC coup attempt was what brought them back together. Ridge discovered a method to leave Brooke after growing weary of their company. He's thinking about Brooke now that he's with Taylor. The cycle goes on. Ridge will be envious of Nick's attention to Brooke. Taylor will be devastated if he suddenly changes his mind and wants to return to his fate. She could have anticipated this sudden separation, but it could still be harmful. It's possible that Taylor's condition has gotten worse. What do you think? After Ridge left her for Brooke, do you think she will experience broken heart syndrome again? Please share your opinions in the space provided for comments below. Both of Liam's ex-partners returned to his life as a result of his illness, but not in the way you might expect. Liam's request for Hope and Steffi to reconcile and get along was granted. He felt accountable for starting this protracted conflict between them. Liam was advised by Hope to inform his family of his condition. Liam concurred with her. However, he didn't want other people to feel sorry for him. Additionally, he didn't want to bother people with his troubles. When he is not enthralled with the two ladies in his life, he is a selfless individual. Liam clearly understood the message. He must explain his situation to his sibling and father. Wyatt might rejoin the group as a result of this news. Last summer he moved out of Los Angeles. But after learning that Liam is dying, he might rethink his mind. He can assist Bill and center Liam. We would also love to watch Wyatt and will interact. We will also require another leading man. Since Thomas departed for Paris, those men are currently just Finn and Carter. Since he lost both women to other men, Liam has already lost his status as the leading man. Wyatt ought to assume his proper position as one of BNB's young main men. He and Flo were once engaged, but their relationship ended. Given that Steffi and Hope are already engaged, we may imagine him forming a relationship with Ivy. What do you think? Do you believe Wyatt will return as a result of Liam's prognosis? Please share your opinions with us in the comments area. 3 must-see scenes for the Week of the Bold and the Beautiful are revealed by spoilers. Fans can anticipate that Hayes Forrester Finnegan will be approached by Luna Nozawa. Nick Marone desires another opportunity with Brooke Logan. Additionally, Steffi Forrester Finnegan makes an effort to persuade Daphne, Rose to return to Los Angeles. Let's talk about the upcoming events in the CBS soap opera as you continue reading. First up is John Finn Finnegan. After another unexpected break-in, fans remember that Finn had to fire Luna. However, Finn comforted the young child when Hayes became alarmed about zombies. At that moment, Finn ought to have shoved Luna out the door. He consoled the boy in front of Luna instead. Instead of putting it in Luna's face, Finn might have comforted the boy in his room, especially since he is aware that this is what initially sparked her interest. So while we talk about Luna's new aim, bear that in mind. Hayes is by alone in what looks to be a tiny backyard in a teaser clip for the week of June 16th. In an attempt to build trust, Luna discreetly approaches the young kid and addresses him as Hayes. The child is then informed by Luna that she has something for him. According to the official leaks, Hayes receives an unexpected surprise from Luna. What might this gift be then, and what will happen when Shin discovers it? I initially thought it was kidnapping. Now though, I'm wondering if Luna is merely trying to convey that she can get in touch with Hayes at any time. Perhaps Luna will advise Steffi to permit a connection with Finn if they wish to protect Hayes. According to spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Nick's return is the focus of another must-see scene. Nick appears to want Brooke back, but is she truly prepared to let go of Ridge Forrester? In relation to Ridge, he finds Nick's homecoming problematic. Regarding Nick, Ridge and Taylor Hayes disagree. The two men will also clash with one another. There will also be a scenario in which Steffi tries to persuade Daphne to return to Los Angeles. When Hope Logan hears about Steffi's move, she becomes terrified.